Template is included in the description below. Start by making the main blade and remove these parts. We'll use this as the blade template. Slightly modify it a bit. Press 2 pieces onto 75° hardness 4mm EVA foam, then cut them out with a sharp razor knife. After that, apply contact adhesive on both sides, and brush it evenly. Then use a scrap paper or the template as support, and stick the 2 pieces foam together. Stick from one side first and pull away the paper as you're moving to the other side. Make sure everything is stick on evenly. Next, open out the tip a little bit. Use a wooden skewer as the tip support. Cut a small groove to slot the skewer in. And glue it with a super glue. After that, close the tip back and make sure it is stick on nice and tight. Next, cut a 1cm gap on the template. After that, trace the gap onto the foam. This will be used for inserting the inner support. Now cut another 2 pieces of the same blade on a 60° 5mm EVA foam, then cut this part but keep the end attached, so it will keep the foam in shape. Apply contact adhesive onto all the foam but avoid the middle gap, because it will be removed afterward. Then stick just one side first because we need to insert the support later. After sticking one side, now cut both sides of the gap and remove it. Then use a 1cm aluminum tube and cut into 126cm length to use as the inner support. Use contact adhesive to attach the aluminum onto the foam, and use hot glue to attach the aluminum to the skewer. Aluminum is a great material to use as inner structure support, especially for sword, because it is lightweight, hard, and will not break on impact like wood. Now the sword base structure is ready, time to add some details onto it. First, start with marking all the sanding reference lines, so the sword edges will be accurate. Then proceed to do all these parts so all the sanding process can be done all together. I've also listed all the foam thickness required for all the details in the template because it can be quite confusing for this part. Once everything is cut and sanded, line up on the sword first to make sure there is no missing piece. After that, stick everything on with contact adhesive. Also, not to forget about this little circle here. Then move on to this jewel holder. Using 75° 4mm foam, sand the border down with a sanding machine, then attach it onto the sword with contact adhesive. Do not remove the middle part when attaching it because it can help you holding the piece in shape. For this piece, do a little bit slanted cut will give some dimension to it. Moving on to this, use 3mm foam for the shorter part, then 5mm foam for the longer part. One of the easiest way to do this small detail is to cut it out and stick it slightly inward a bit. Then cut the excess part at the back so it can be flush. After that, just stick it onto the blade with contact adhesive and use super glue to seal the edges. Now move on to the bigger piece. First is cut out the template, trace it onto the sword. Then make a copy on a piece of art card and modify a bit by adding a bit of extra at the outer arc. Then trace and cut 2 pieces out of 3mm EVA foam. Stick only the edge up to the point where it splits and round the outer edge with a sanding tool.